Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to beautiful, is this downtown Carencro? Yeah. It is exciting to be here where your Pineville Rebels have made the nice trip down Interstate 49 through this weird stuff, this substance that fell down from the sky. We haven't seen it in so many months. We don't know what to call it, but I think it's called rain. And we've had a little bit of it last night and today, on and off. And just a couple of moments ago, it started streaking across the plexiglass or the windows in front of us, as you can tell from your screen. Well, those of you who are watching it right now, you're listening to the audio-only version, and that's a restriction for Carencro that they do not allow live streaming of their games. I think it may have something to do with wanting to encourage people to come out and watch it, and they're just afraid that people would stay home and not come out. On a night like tonight, though, you're probably liking to stay home and not come out if you were a Carencro fan, because it is raining and it is cold. It is football weather. Good evening, Nathan Martin, Robert Anderson in the booth with you tonight, as well as Landon Anderson and Anderson Martin. I've got plenty of Andersons in my life on this particular round, and as we look at Robert, you can flip that around, let everybody see it. Well, tomorrow they'll be able to see. We're taking a look and watching the camera action of the weather radar action, letting us know that there's a lot of green stuff, which means there's a lot of wet clouds around us. So it's going to be a great evening. Pineville Rebels are here for the first round of the playoffs here in 2023 season, and excited to get to come down here and face off with number 9 Carencro. Robert Anderson, Nathan Martin, Rich Dupree, the normal voice of the Pineville Rebels, not able to be with us tonight as he had a conflict with his schedule. I think his secretary may not have realized that he needed to be here tonight, and she booked him someplace else. He is over at some sort of lip sync competition with the sheriff and a bunch of other big wigs back home, raising money for the AMVETS, which is appropriate with tomorrow being Veterans Day, today being the observation of that. But we're excited to be here, Robert, and we both came down in different vehicles because we got off at different times, but it's not that bad of a drive.
It wasn't that bad of a drive. You know, got in some heavy rain right around the Bunkie area, and then it tapered off pretty good until, just a few minutes ago, and it was 55 degrees and raining.
Well, and that's kind of football weather if you think about it. So it's an opportunity for tonight for you to, if you're listening to us live, you're going to on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, all of those platforms through Boxcast, you are able to hear the game. You'll hear our call. We're going to make reference, though, to the to the playbacks, the instant replays, the graphics that we see on screen. And then after the game is concluded, through the marvel of technology, either through an upload of the recording that's taking place or through the, I'm not sure how Chuck Perkins does it, but he's a master at it, you will be able to see the entire game in video in all of its glory. So that is permanently archived. It's a gift from 446 Sports to you, the Pineville Rebel fans, and you'll be able to see that. But tonight it's audio only, and you'll hear us making references to things. Just understand that you'll have to go back and see that. You'll have to go back and see that tomorrow. We're going to crack this door open a little bit because it's starting to get a little stuffy in here. We got several warm bodies. We can't identify them all because for classification reasons, and the CIA, if they tell us, if they find out that we've talked about their people. No, I'm just kidding. But we are up here in one end of a press box that they're sort of remodeling, and they're saying that they're hoping to have it, even nicer next year. But we're here this year, and we're excited to bring you this contest. And Landon is busy wiping down the window, hoping to give you a better shot. I don't know what kind of a shot we're going to have through those raindrops, though. We may. It's going to be a challenge. I don't know I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. We'll figure it out. But, hey, we're glad that you're here with us on this evening of competition that is brought to you by all the great sponsors for 446 Sports. I want to say a thank you to several of them. Valex Federal Credit Union, for the second straight year, they bring you a 446 Sports, and you can always visit them at Valex FCU. That's the VALEX, Veterans Alex Federal Credit Union. That's Veteran Affairs, Alexander Federal Credit Union. And those folks have been great sponsors for 2 years. The scoreboard up at the top, when you get to see it, is brought to you by the folks at Wallace Eye Associates. And so if you can't see that scoreboard, maybe you need to go see Wallace Eye Associates, and that scoreboard will be across the top of the screen. I think even on the playback this night, I think the scoreboard may be visible. They told me they were going to try to work on that, and so that possibly will be available to you throughout the contest. You can also check all of the 446 sports teams at the bottom of the screen, courtesy of our friends at Sadler's Towing. They bring that scrolling scoreboard to us, and so for all your towing needs, give the folks at Sadler's Towing a call. And of course, you've got the Southern Air Cool Play of the Game, which we get to select at the end of the contest. Each game we select that and then highlight it again on the Sunday Coach Speak show. That's brought to you courtesy of Southern Air. We also have the Quibido's Cajun Cafe Player of the Game, which we don't announce until the Sunday show, the coaches show, the called Coach Speak. It's live from Quibido's, but we'll bring that to you on Sunday night and let you know who the player of the week is, and that player gets invited to a special banquet here in just a few weeks, and all the players of the weeks will be highlighted in that special banquet. So these folks, along with Why Not Stop, which brings you the keys to the game, which we'll talk about after this break, and of course, Velar and Green, great sponsors, and others that you'll see throughout the contest tonight. So we're getting ready to get it kicked off. We're going to take a real quick timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the Why Not Stop keys to the game, and we'll have the coin toss for you. Thanks for watching Pineville Rebel Football right here on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, Apparel and Promotions in Pineville.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to, well, they call it the Crow Dome. Is that what they call it?
The Crow Dome.
We're the Crow Dome. There's no dome here, but down on the field, we have the press. Well, you can't see through the dots there. Let's see if we can get our Ninja Cam going. That'll at least show you what's happening down there. It's time for the coin toss. And as we try to look through this foggy window in front of us, the Anderson Martin, our Ninja Cam operator and sideline reporter for tonight's contest, is bringing us the camera there. And what he will let us know as we watch the instructions being given. We're not able to hear. We don't have Robert Anderson down there at this time. He's up in the booth with me. But we have the coin toss being brought to you, at least the camera work of it. And we're going to have to work on how we may have to put that camera outside. I don't know. I don't know if we have enough cable for that, because that is not a good view of our main camera out there. Or get something to wipe on the outside. There's a broom right there, and get you a cloth to wipe that residue. All right, so the coin toss is about to go into the air. Pineville, as the visitors, will get to call the coin toss, keeping an eye out on the referee as he's explaining which side is heads and which side is tails.
Right there, Lane, the mop head.
Yeah, there you go. Get that mop head.
Get that mop head.
That'll help.
Put something. Just get the and put something on it and wipe it.
All right, so Anderson, we're going to need you to keep your camera on as long as you can. All right, so again, looking for. We're being told by, or being informed that Carencro defers, so Pineville will be receiving, and you can see Pineville will be going left to right in front of us, and that's what we have. Now, the camera shot I've got for you right now is about as good as I can get right this second. We're going to try to get that main shot. The problem we have is that it's focusing on the dots. We've got to get those dots off of the outside of the screen. So, Robert, you may have to assist with that while we walk through this opening kickoff. As we see, Pineville will be receiving here to start the first game of playoff season for us here in 2024. As we were on our way down, I heard my son Anderson say, when we win tonight, who do we play next week? And I love that confidence that he brought to us. So you can see on the those of you who are watching right now, what you're noticing is you get the scoreboard across the top, but everything is blurred out as according to Carencro's rules for us. They will not allow us to live stream. So we're bringing you the best we can. We're working on getting a little bit better camera angle for you or cleaned up for you. And so that tomorrow, those of you who get to watch the game will be able to see it. All right, so it is foggy in here, folks. It's foggier in here than any place else, it seems like. All right, lined up for the kickoff. Carencro waiting for the opportunity to go. Back to receive. Got three Rebels back, and it's going to be a nice long kick. Taken near side by the Rebels, number 6. Phillips, freshman, brings it up to around the 27-yard line.
Left middle.
So now we're having lots of issues with this camera. See if there's any way, guys, to stretch out the cables. You have to undo the zip ties and whatnot, and you may have to just bring it outside to see if we can get.
It's still raining, but is it going to affect the camera?
Well, if we can we, I have an umbrella down in the car. That won't help us up here, will it?
No,
okay, Rebels got 3 to the right, 1 out to the left. Backfield, Whitty, shortstop, looks over the left-hand side and throws it a little bit long. Incomplete on the left-hand side. It was right at the first down marker. And so I appreciate Landon working hard to get him another jacket or something if he needs it.
I brought 2 jackets, too. If you need another jacket, Landon, we can.
All right, and we have a defensive hold is the call against Carencro on that call, so maybe that's why the receiver couldn't get to the ball. Mark it up 10 yards and a first down. There's the way to get started. The why not stop keys to the game is something that we bring to you each week, and we were talking with the coach ahead of time. Talked to us about the idea that we needed to make sure we played the way we practiced. I'll come back to that in a second. Handoff right up with the left-hand side. It's going to pick up about 3. So going back to those why not keys of the game is playing loose the way we practice. Had one of the best weeks of practice as we see the Rebels now back to the line. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Whitty calls for the ball from the shotgun, looking downfield, got a man. He threw it behind the intended receiver, Ty Sanders. And Ty was open on the left-hand side, but that ball may have slipped a little bit. As it got out just a little bit too much out of Whitty's hands. All right, 3 receivers near side, 1 to the top. Whitty in the backfield has the snap, looking again, same type play. Throwing this time to Grimes, and Grimes unable to come up with it. So that will make it a 4th down situation, and Pineville is going to punt. Picked up 3 yards on the first run, 2 incompletes back-to-back after that. And then we're going to punt. And that, of course, we did get the first down on the penalty, but not the action that you want right now. All right, so Pineville back to punt with 11:19 to go here in this first quarter, just getting started. Carencro rushes hard, and a low punt gets almost hit by a Carencro player. Tyler Null thought he hit somebody. He picked it up to advance it. But it will be Carencro's ball at the 47-yard line. And we are really struggling here, folks. These windows do not open. We have absolutely no way of getting you a better shot than what you have on the screen right now, especially tomorrow when you see this contest. It's just a difficult situation that we're in right now. The other part of the why not stop keys of the game is, keeping your defense off the field as much as you could, time of possession, and keep them contained in front of you. You know they have big plays, but they're taking a lot of time to get this play off. and making changes. They got a little bit of a courtesy clock, it looks like. So Carencro, 2 receivers near side, 1 to the right, has 1 in the backfield. It's a snap back, looking down long. He wants to score quick, trying to get some pressure on him. And there's going to be a man open around the 36-yard line. He's still on his feet and finally brought down by a couple of Rebels after a first down plus.
Looked like number 2, Kashmir Baptiste, on the reception there.
Their running back that we have been told will be a preeminent threat here tonight. So first down. Folks, if you only knew what we were looking through to see this window.
It's tough. And Lane is doing his best out there.
Yeah. I need him to clean that lens off. That lens has got some water on it, and it's trying to focus on the water that's on the lens.
Ball's on the ground.
And we're still a fight for it. Nobody's given an indication yet as to who it belongs to. Waiting for the white hat to tell us. All right, so it's going to be second down. They did recover. Keep it even open. Let's keep that door open. Try to get this windows unfogged. I think it's all the heat being put off of these bodies that are fogging these windows up. All right, they've got 2 receivers on the near side. It's going to be 2nd and 12. Delay, quarterback draw to the right-hand side. He's got a big opening, and he looks like he's going to be running all the way down for touchdown. Well, not the way that you really wanted to start that particular aspect of the play. But a touchdown for the Bears. Puts them up 6-0, and shortly they'll be going for the extra point the conventional way. Robert, I haven't been able to bring you in. You've been trying to help get the camera situated.
That's all right, guys.
Looking down on the field, I'm going to try to move this small camera we have. They're lined up for the extra point. Go set. Ball is snapped. It is up, and it is a penalty against Pineville.
Offsides on us.
Well, the difficulties we're having here are compounded by weather and a press box that is not conducive to filming through.
See what we can do with it right here, Bubba.
I should have brought my squeegee.
I don't know if that would have worked.
On the outside. All right. Going for 2, and I'm looking to see, did they convert? Waiting for the indication. I didn't see an indication that if they converted or not. The scoreboard still shows 0-0. We'll take a quick timeout, try to sort things out, and come back and let you know what we know. You're listening and watching Pineville Rebel football on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Lock On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Welcome you back to Carencro, the Crow Dome, unhospitable place for your Rebels, trailing 22-0. And the deep kick is bobbled around the 17, 18-yard line, but picked back up. Fortunately, Jalen Fortson able to come up with that ball. Very dangerous situation there as that ball was on the ground. And, really about the only thing I could do, Landon, a while ago was take that camera outside and use it by hand to follow it. Don't put it on the stand. Use it by hand. But then try to use your hood or something to cover to keep the rain from hitting on it. That's really all I could do is stand right there in that corner, and at least it gives us something better than the little camera we have, the little here that's behind the fog. So Landon's going to try to bring that outside. And all right, handoff left-hand side, diving straight ahead, going to pick up a couple of yards.
Ethan Gates. Not Ethan Gates. I'm sorry, Aiden Tate.
Aiden Tate, yeah, nice little push for him. Yeah, keep that door open.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. Guys, I'm going to stand back here in the back.
I'm going to bring Landon's camera on. At least there's a better shot. It's handheld.
It's handheld, guys.
We'll try to make an adjustment here in a minute. All right, Whitty from the shotgun. We have a whistle.
False start.
And we're actually on top of everything else. We're right next to the band, so we hear nothing but band. We can't even hear a whistle. False start against Pineville. Mark it off 5 yards. So instead of 2nd and 8, it'll be 2nd and 13. Trailing 22-0. Your Rebels trying to make something out of the stew, the soupiness that is South Louisiana right now. Handoff, ball on the ground. They thought just a no-gain charge. Rush up the middle. It's going to be 2nd and 13. Remains that way.
Third and 13. 5:30 left. Third 13. 5:30 left to go in the first quarter. On a very foggy press box.
I could hear Anderson saying something in my ear, but I didn't hear what it was. All right. Long pass downfield, just out the outstretched arms of number 4, Landon Grimes. He stretched out, tried to get it, and Anderson was giving me that key there in the break. So what we can do, Robert, is convert this.
Convert that little one.
No, I was going to say convert this tripod to a monopod.
Okay.
And so then at least he can have something to help him have some stability.
Okay.
All right, we're going. Yeah, Anderson, go ahead and give us your Ninja Cam shot. Let's see.
Maybe if you want to put that, Landon. You want to try to do this?
All right, back to punt the Rebels. Ball's on the ground. It's low, again. And it's going to be
blocked.
Somewhat blocked, and it'll take a unfriendly bounce. At least he got it past the line of scrimmage after a low punt.
Like that.
Did get the ball over to around the 26-yard line. So they're going to – Anderson has brought the camera. Anderson, your camera is live right now. You are the cameraman for us as we wait for giving Landon a chance to get his camera set up on the monopod. So there's the shot from the field. As you see, looking downfield, the quarterback. Now he's being flushed out of the pocket. Nice little pursuit there. Passes it down, incomplete. But a great pursuit there. Zane Seitz got back there and was rustling him up. Jalen Fortson as well playing defense. So 2nd and 10
Landon.
coming up.
You do what you got to do, and I'm going to hold you right here.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. And the whistling going on. I'm looking for the indication. Number 5 is coming in for number 9. I'm not sure if the referee told him to swap out because of a uniform issue. I don't know what the deal was on that. So something with his uniform he had to be off the field. All right, snapped. Quarterback hands off to number 2. He's going to be across the line of scrimmage out close to the first down, and that's that Kashmir Batiste guy. They're going to give him the first down. Anderson giving us the ninja cam view from the sideline, doing the best he can as we are trying to get a third camera set up here. So 1st and goal inside the 10 at the 9.
Unplugged. There we go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bears. I may have to start calling them the Bears. 28-0 right now as they don't know if they're going to go for 2. All right, Anderson, we have dropped off of you and back onto this wide shot as we are still working on the mounted shot. Now they're going to go for the PAT, the traditional point after. They're down, they're set. Ball is a high snap. It is a kick just good. Well, give them another point. It's 29-0. We'll be back with more Pineville Rebel football, 446 Sports.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
And here comes Coach Doyle.
All right, we have a camera. In fact, I can see better on our camera than I can through these windows.
Exactly. Landon's done a heck of a job.
Thank you, Landon, for getting that set up.
Great job.
I'm just going to enjoy his view for us as the kickoff is coming shortly. 29-0. Here, still in the first quarter, 4:26 to go. It's a high snap, a high kick, I should say. Taken, I think Ty Sanders got it back up to around the 29-yard line. And Rebels will take over on our 29.
Hit him for about a 5-yard gain. He carried over running about 10 more yards instead of jumped on his back. Run through tackle,
All right, trying to give some score updates to our command central to let them know what the score is here as we bring you this contest. And our camera is now outside of the press box. So Landon can't hear me. If I call for something, he's not going to hear what I got to say. But Robert will communicate that over.
I'll communicate that
All right,
to him.
Back pass. There we go. Going to be a completion over there to Sebastian Millette. He's going to pick up about 8 yards. And a very nice combination there to give you some momentum and feel like you're moving the ball in the right direction. All right, so 2nd and 2 coming up. Millette there on the reception. Got 3 receivers near side. One way up at the top is Landon Grimes. Whitty calling for the ball. It looked like we had motion, good blocking for him. Trying to go almost intercepted as he was coming near side to Garrett Jackson. Garrett, quarterback error, so to speak, but he's out there playing receiver. So everybody's playing what they can play to get what they can get. And so it'll be 3rd and short 2, long 1, 3:43. The clock stopped on the incompletion. Whitty calls for the ball, Handoff straight up, and it's going to be stuffed up the middle for a 1-yard loss, maybe a 2-yard loss. And so it'll be 4th and 3 as we were unable to convert straight up the middle. They just got the nose guard, got the big push, and there was nothing there. Got any scores for us anywhere else?
I got Tioga leading L.W. Higgins 14-6.
All right, Indians playing at home tonight. Don't know if they have any rain or not. Doesn't look like it from the camera you're seeing. And, Ash, of course, won last night 58-9.
And Buckeyes down 14-0 down at De La Salle.
Good punt this time. Not enough pressure on him. Going to get it downfield, and in the cover spot, Aiden Tate was the man down there gunning down. He's going to down the ball at the 35-yard line. And I cannot tell you how happy I am just to have a good camera shot.
Yeah.
All right, so your Sadler scrolling scoreboard across the bottom, I think, might be visible to you. Those of you who are tonight's contest is audio only, and I apologize. We've had several breaks in there. The audio only is a requirement of Carencro. After tonight's contest is over, we will have the full video uploaded. Carencro 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line, 2:53 to go in the first quarter. Quarterback back with one running back with him he's back to pass, looking for a man downfield. He's got 13 wide open, but great coverage by Jalen Fortson, who ran with him step for step and just really did not let him get his hands up there to receive the ball. Fortson did a good job on that defensive coverage.
That was a fine defense play by Jalen. It was stride for stride with him all the way down the field.
He really was.
And,
they thought he was open, but Jalen closed the gap when the ball was in the air and stayed with him step for step. Kendrick Bernard was the intended receiver.
Jalen's done a good job stepping in the place for Jacob Miranda there.
Yeah,
tonight since Jacob's out with a shoulder injury, and we wish him a speedy recovery.
What a fine young man. He's been player of the week twice this year, and that penalty is going to go against the Bears. Knock them back 5 yards. They'll have to start that one over, so it'll be 2nd and 15 as we try to look through some foggy windows. But you get a good view, though, especially tomorrow when you get to see the replay. Calling for the ball, and now it will be a handoff. No, the quarterback keeps on the right-hand side. He's quite the athlete. He gets about 6 yards, maybe 7, up to the 37-yard line. So a nice run by the man who on their roster is not listed as quarterback. He's simply listed as athlete.
They got holding.
All right, they're calling holding against Carencro. The question is, do we want to keep it? Do we want to send them back 10 from the hold spot? Yeah, so holding against Carencro. Thank you, Anderson. He brought that to my ear. And Pineville says, nah, we'll just take it. They offsetting penalties because they said Pineville hit below, and they're going to do it again. So low block against Pineville, block below the knees or something like that. They're saying. 2nd and 15. Let's just do it all over again. He did pick up 6 or 7 on the run. This quarterback is, as we mentioned, quite the athlete, but willing to throw it too.
2nd and 16.
There you go.
And I've heard he's a pretty good baseball player as well.
I wouldn't doubt it. 2 receivers up the top, 1 at the bottom. Quarterback now just takes off on the right. Designed play for him. He's going to turn around, run back into one of our players, runs him over, and picks up down to the 43-yard line. So good 13-yard pickup on that run. That was kind of a weaving, zigzagging play. And as I'm noticing on the YouTube, folks are asking if we can remove the audio-only screen. That's a requirement from Carencro. I'm sorry we cannot, but you will be able to see the full action tomorrow. All right, so 3rd and 3, 3rd and short, set Hutt. It's going to be a quick handoff and a burst through the line for number 3. Is that 3 or 2?
Number 2.
Kashmir Baptiste, give him another 6.
Wow.
35 points already in the first quarter with 1:47 to go, and the PAT coming up shortly. They've been demonstrating why they're number 9 in the state, right?
Yeah, they're good guys. You know, they can hit you from all boundaries. You know, the quarterback, the wide receivers, running backs.
Want to go for 2.
Look like they
now the swinging gate.
Their version of the swinging gate.
Yeah, their version of a disjointed gate. Now they're going to set up for the traditional kick. Minute 47. I like the way they go down. Set. The snap is good. The kick is good. And the score, 36-0 for the Bears in the first quarter. Back after this timeout. You're listening to Pineville Rebel Football, 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Not sure if there was a flag at the end there, but there was like a convention of referees, and so the personal foul against Pineville for the hit on the center, so they'll get a couple extra yards on the kickoff. When the saying is, when it rains, it pours, and it's been raining on us in the press box for sure. Minute 47 to go, 36-0 in this first quarter, 36 unanswered points, and hats off to Carencro for demonstrating why they are number 9.
Number 9 seed, guys.
They can almost kick a field goal. Just kidding. They'll kick off from the Pineville 45 after the 15-yard assessed penalty. I wonder if they'll go for an onside kick here. Yeah, they did that earlier. They did the onside attempt. It was unsuccessful. Pineville did recover. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't try to get into a running clock here in the first quarter.
Many years ago, they did have a kicker that could probably kick it from right here. Wade Ritchie that went on to LSU. And with the
55-yarder, it's been done. They lined up like an onside kick. It is an onside attempt.
Oh.
And Carencro has it with a flag.
Yeah, that's...
I'm not sure why you go for an onside kick when you're up 36-0, but that's just a commentator. I have to have some commentator information from the referees to tell us who the flag is on. One indication is it's against Pineville, and
They either touch it too soon or...
They have to.
All right, so Pineville ball is the call from the referee. And the other referees are saying, well, hold on, let's explain things.
Yeah, he already said his first.
All right. No flag.
Looks like they're about 35.
Pineville gets the ball at the 35-yard line. So we'll take over with $1.44, minute 44 to go in the first quarter. Carencro defense kind of looking back like, what are we supposed to do now, Coach? Because they haven't been out there a whole lot. Rebels had a really nice play a little bit, that nice pass over to Millette. I need another good one so I can do an instant replay because I haven't had an instant replay yet this game.
Too high. They're tight, though.
All right, so one receiver split out each side, 2 in the backfield with Millette. He's going to hand off and he's going to be caught in the backfield.
That's 100% Gates. 100% Gates.
Run there, unsuccessful. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so 2nd and 10. Noticing Hakeem Mix now switches out with Aiden Tate. Tate in the backfield with Whitty. Oh, ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground, and Whitty just has to fall on it. Carencro says they have it.
And they do.
Carencro has it. He backed up before the ball was fully in his hands, and as a result, the ball hit the ground. Whitty was, because he was in a backward momentum, he wasn't able to reverse his momentum quickly enough to fall forward and get on the ball, and Carencro picks it up 1st and 10 from the Pineville 33-yard line.
44 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Clock is running. I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's a running clock rule for the first quarter or not. I think it's 45 points, but 42 points. 42 points, yeah. All right, so 1st and 10. I feel like it's halftime already. It's just the end of the first quarter. There is no play. Looking for a man downfield. Guarded.
Good.
Is that Landon Grimes on the covers?
No, that was
Ain't nobody in the middle of the field.
that was our little freshman right there.
Well, I'll tell you, they did have a man wide open in the middle that if they'd seen him, it would have been a pure 6. That may have been
number 6.
All right, so Kilmarian Phillips.
Great job by the freshman there.
Great job of covering that time.
Like that's well.
And they stopped the clock at 13.2. Now they let the clock run all the way through the change of possession, and then they stopped the clock. 2nd and 10. They're going to hand off left-hand side, getting a good run and block, but stopped that time. Great job, LaMarcus Thurs, after only about 2.5 yards.
And number 5, Ty Sanders, came up and made the tackle as well.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Your first quarter score, 36-0. Back after this timeout, you're listening to Pineville Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Welcome back to Carencro, the Crow Dome, as it's called. Chrome Dome. I'm not sure why I got that. It's definitely not a dome. The water's everywhere. I ask we got 2 guys outside. Anderson and Landon are both taking one for the team. They're soaking wet for the Rebels. Landon out there running the camera near side. Anderson running the Ninja Cam far side, bringing us commentary. It is 3rd and 8 for Carencro, who got the ball on the. Let me make sure I get this scoreboard updated because I see I do not have the right quarter. There we go. Now we got quarter 2 on the scoreboard. All right, so 3rd and 8 coming up. If they got the ball after the fumble, it's going to be right side now, RPO type. He throws the ball and receiving it across the 20 down to the 15-yard line. Finally driven down there at the 15 by Jalen Fortson. I'm not sure what the flag is. A lot of whistling going on. Flag was way across on the other side, and looking through this foggy glass, it's hard to see anything. Referee comes over, says no flag. Okay. Someone was saying in the press box it may have been illegal man downfield because it took a while for that play to develop, but no, it ended up being not that. So 1st down for the Bears. They're lined up in the same formation, 3 men tight to the right. They're out, but they're on the short side of the field. 1 man in the backfield with the quarterback takes a snap. Now he rolls to the left after the handoff, though, number 2 with the ball, and that's Cashmere. Looks like the ball was on the ground maybe, a lot of pushing and shoving afterwards, but Cashmere Baptiste picks up about 5 yards. Is that right, Robert? You got your head out the window. You can see. Oh, you are muted. No, you're not muted.
Yeah, I can see better outside the door than I can through the window.
Well, I'm just going to let you do the play-by-play. You can see what's going on. All right, now they line up 2 to the left-hand side, 2 in the backfield with the quarterback.
2nd and 5 from the 15-yard line. Bootleg. He just overthrows number 13 in the end zone.
He was open in the end zone.
He was open
for
in
sure.
the end zone for sure.
The press box. The big giant. Well, it's not a giant, but the
scoreboard.
Scoreboard was saying noise, but they're kind of quiet, aren't they?
Not a very big crowd here tonight, guys.
Again, we were told this is why they don't allow the live stream, because they're trying to get more local participation. So 36-0, 10-20.
Yeah, right there.
Let's see, 10:46 to go. It's going to be a handoff right up the middle, a dive just off the right side of the center. It's going to get him close to the first down.
Come on.
And I can't see if he got the first down or not. Yeah,
he did get the first and goal
now from the
6.
I'm glad we at least got a decent camera on it. I'm gonna start looking at the camera. I can't even see through these windows. All right, going to return to his left and hand off to his left. Good pursuit over there. A couple men trying to stop him, but he's into the end zone for 6 more.
Looked like we got a flag on the play, probably a hold. Let's see if they pick this one up. Got to be a hold.
They've picked up a bunch, haven't they, Robert?
Yeah, they have.
I don't know if I've seen that many pickups before. 10:06 to go in the second quarter. If it holds, that would be the 42 points that triggers the running clock, but it looks like it may come back. Referee making his way towards us to give the notification. It is a hold. So instead of first and goal from the 6, it'll be first and goal from maybe the 16. Not sure where the hold was. Again, they mark it from the spot of the foul.
First and goal from the 16.
There it is.
Did good there.
All right, got 2 men out to the left, 1 to the right. Tied in on the left. Got a man back in the quarterback. He's looking to pass. Got plenty of time. Looking downfield. Cross the middle crossing route. Incomplete.
Covered by Brennan Davis on that one.
Brennan Davis was covering Antoine Alexander. And we heard that Brennan Davis would be one of the men that was called upon to step up tonight. Of course, with Jacob Miranda being out with that shoulder injury. Brendan's had some good games this year and definitely shown some growth as the year has gone along. He's a junior, and he's going to be definitely called upon next year as well. Second and goal from the 16.
16.
Hand off to the right-hand side, number 2 again.
Number 2, and he's tackled at the 8-yard line.
Pickup of 8.
Looked like it'd be third and goal from the 8.
Very nice job. The quarterback carries through on his fakes each time. I mean, he's doing a good job of trying to sell his option, sell his throw, and you have to pause to make sure where the ball is. It's going to be a handoff dive straight up the middle, and he bounces it outside.
It goes all the way back across the field.
Touchdown. Well, they were running it up the middle, then he bounced it to the outside and picked up the touchdown as the ankles did not favor the Rebels. So with 9:18 to go in the first half, Carencro goes up 42-0, and the PAT will be up tempted momentarily. Pineville's trying to get somebody off the field before the snap, so you don't have too many men. They were successful. Snap is back, kick is up.
Looks like he's and it's good.
It's good. We'll take a timeout. Back after this commercial break. You're watching Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Welcome back to Carencro, Louisiana, where your Trail Rebels are on the wrong side of a 43-0 second quarter score, but still working hard. Still got some fight in them. It's the last game of the season for some of these players, especially the seniors. 13 of them. They were honored a couple weeks ago at senior night. Kickoff coming. At least it's not a onside kick. It's going to be a nice high kick. Fortson on the right-hand side brings it up to around the 25-27. So Pineville Rebels will take over 1st and 10 with the running clock now as we look up and see at 9:05 and counting. We'll have a running clock throughout the rest of the contest. If they could just run this fog and off of this window for us.
Just have to look out the door again.
All right, Robert. Whitty in the backfield, got 2 men with him. 1 man spread out each. 2 men on the bottom, 1 man at the top. Whitty back to pass, looking downfield. He's got a man he's looking for, and it's almost intercepted.
It is intercepted, guys.
I thought it hit the ground.
Nope, it did.
It hit the ground. Yeah, I'm glad the referee saw what I saw. He came down with it, lost control momentarily, and the ball bounced back into his hand. So Rebels fortunate on that one. Would have been a first down plus, but just too much air under that one as it floated, and the defender got over in time to pick it up. 2nd and 10 for the Rebels. 1 receiver out each side, 2 in the backfield with a tight end on the left. Whitty in the shotgun. Looks over to the right, now calls for it. No, the ball's going to be bounced when he wasn't ready and having to run back. Pineville recovers, but deep in their own side of the field. A huge mistake there, as Whitty was not expecting that ball to be snapped, and it just went right past him. All he could do was run back and fall on it. How far we got to go, Robert? Is that 25 yards?
25 to 30.
25 to 30.
25 to 30, guys.
3rd and a long way. Whitty gets hammered.
Just off the fingertips of Eric Frazier.
Whitty gets up very frustrated. You can tell. He got rid of the ball just in time, but he got hammered and brought down hard. Gets up, though, quickly. Not hurt at all, but just frustrated, as you can tell. Pineville will have to punt again when it's 4th and 20 plus.
Punting straight dab into that north wind right now, folks, and it is a little chilly out there. See if we can get a good snap here. Look, we got a false start on the Rebels. We're going to back us up 5 more. Look like we'll be punting from the middle of our end zone here.
So she's in the shadow of his own goalpost. Nice snap that time, and he got it off well. Ball's continuing to bounce for Pineville. Takes a nice little roll out to the 37-yard line, 38-yard line. That's where Carencro would take over with a little under 6 minutes to go. If you recall, back in September, we were taking mandatory water breaks at the 6-minute marks of each quarter. We don't need a water break tonight. Got plenty of it here. I don't think it's enough to fill up Bulow Lake yet, but it's a start. We'll take what we can back home. I know last night here in the raindrops was a nice little start for us.
Looks like Landon's he's gonna have all the water he wants after this one.
Yeah, Landon and Anderson both.
He is
soaked to the bone.
Soaked to the bone already.
All right, shotgun snap, rolling out to his left, looking downfield.
Good job by Brennan Davis.
So Davis with the good defensive play there causes it to be a 2nd and 10. Clock continues to roll at 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Pineville had a good week of practice this week, and just hasn't been able to get much going as the way they would have liked. On second down and 10. Quarterback calls for the ball. It's a low snap, handoff straight ahead, and brought down hard. Check it out. Lamarcus Thurs.
Lamarcus Thurs came up and made a fine play there.
That was one of those plays that's worthy of an instant replay because Lamarcus Thurs on that stop turned what could have been a big gain as he fought off a block and got into it and brought him down after just a short gain. So great job, Lamarcus. 3rd and long, 3rd and 8. Hand off to the left. Quarterback keeps it instead. Now he's bouncing around, looking, blocking the back, no call. And he'll get around to the first down if there's no other flag anywhere. I do not see a flag. I thought there was a block in the back. Quarterback says just keep on going. I mean, the referee says just keep on going. First down.
From the 25-yard line.
Continuing to watch as the setup goes, looking downfield, running around to his right. Now he's set, got some pursuit, and nobody had the backside protection. Quarterback's going to pick up close to the first down. Picks up close to the first down. All right, I think I found a place where I can stand and see. If I bend my head and hold my lips a certain way, Robert, I can see what's going on. So second and
second and 4, 2nd and 3 from the 21, from the 19-yard line. 2:48 left to go in the first half.
High snap, handoff. He's got the man number 2, bobbing and weaving. Had him and he missed him. And we are not going to arm tackle this man. You do not put an arm out and stop Baptiste. 6 more for a man who's making a name for himself. I tell you, it looked like we just gave up on that one. I'll be honest with you. We didn't really, once he broke containment, we put a couple of arms out, but we didn't try, and he just kind of walks into the end zone. Kashmir Batiste is, man, if they have a player of the game category for Carencro, he is the man who's probably in contention for that one. Ball snapped and good. It's 50-0 in the second quarter. Back after this timeout, you're listening to Rebel Football on 446 Sports. Welcome back to Carencro. It's unhappy score. It's actually 50-0. The scoreboard has not updated on our screen yet. We're going to get that working here just momentarily. But as we get ready to receive the kickoff, Rebels back. I believe that's Fortson. Picks it up around the 14. Nice run. Got out to close to the 30. Pineville will have an opportunity here to take over 1st and 10, but it's only less than 30 seconds to go. I don't even know if they'll run a play. I probably will, but Pineville will also have to kick to start the second half, as the Bears had elected to receive. We'll be quickly talking to the coach. Ball's on the ground. Whitty has to fall on it again, and kind of goes from bad to worse. We're going to see if we can find Coach Bryant. Trying to find him. Anderson will make his way over to him with our little Yeah. Anderson, if you can find the coach. I can't see you. All right. Hey, Coach, we've got you on the camera, and I know it's not the outcome you liked. Weather having any impact on you guys tonight?
No, I don't think so. It's just, Carencro's playing on the same field we are, so it's just they're a really good ball team, a lot of team speed, and we just didn't handle it real well.
Well, I know you'll make some good adjustments and come out and tell the boys to have fun. That's tonight. From here on out, just enjoy themselves, right?
Yeah, the second half is just about pride. It's about playing the game the way that the game is supposed to be played. And, for underclassmen, it's a good opportunity to get even more work, more game reps in against a high-quality football team that can better them in the future. And for the seniors, it's just about making a play or two that they'll remember for a long time.
There you go. Well, we're looking for a play of the game and a player of the game. We look forward to the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go, Coach Bryant Bell. Appreciate him taking time to talk to us at the half. And it is a halftime score of 50-0. The Rebels will go down to the end zone and kneel to chat with the coach and make some adjustments. You heard him say that they were going to be looking for some updates. Looking for some second half pride points. Underclassmen, Robert would be looking to make some plays, build for the future. Seniors would be looking for some plays that they'll remember for a long time.
Exactly.
So let's take a time out. Let some of our sponsors chat with you about who they are. And when we come back, we'll update you on some scores from around the area, okay? You're watching and listening to Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app. Easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
All right, welcome back to Carencro, the Crow Dome, as it's called, and unhappy halftime score for Pineville, 50-0. Not been the score you wanted to have, but it's the score you have. So sometimes it doesn't matter what you want; it's what you got.
What you got.
Talking to Coach Bell just before the break, he said he was going to go talk to them about pride. That this is your last, really for the seniors, your last game of the season. For your sophomores or your juniors who are moving up, it's an opportunity to create some memories for the future, build on something, put the first half behind you, start over, imagine that it's 0-0, and create something for yourself tonight. So that's going to be the goal in the second half. Look forward to seeing what they're able to do with this. Robert, you've got some scores from around the area, whether it's 5A or Central Louisiana teams. Tell us what's going on.
I've got Iowa 35, Grant nothing in the first quarter. I've got Ouachita. Santa Ma's beating Ouachita 28-0 at the half. West Monroe is up on North Shore 7-0 at the half. We have a second quarter score of Tioga 27, LW Higgins 14. Buckeyes down in New Orleans playing De La Salle, and they are down 35-0 at the half. And we have a score of Peabody up 21-0 over Booker T. Washington out of New Orleans as well. And we have a Bernard is up 14-0 over Houma Christian.
So nice to see some of the 446 teams doing well. Of course, Ash won last night 58-9, I think was the final score. Bonneville made the trip to Ash to play that. And so you're saying Menard is up and Tioga is up. But let's see, who else did you have there? You said Booker T.
Booker T. Washington was down 21-0 against Peabody, 21-0. And actually, I had a score of West Ouachita was up on Salmon 10-7 at the half.
It seems like the only other 446 team that's struggling would be Buckeye. I think they were. You said they were 35-0,
and they're playing a very good De La Salle team in New Orleans. And with this new select non-select, we're seeing a lot of Central Louisiana schools playing. A lot of the New Orleans schools, round one, and even round two. With Ash, they'll go to Brother Martin next week in New Orleans, and if Tioga holds on and beats L.W. Higgins, they're going to travel down to Covington and play St. Paul.
What was the score that you had for Tioga?
They were up 27-14 in the second quarter.
All right, so that good contest there. My daughter is there taking pictures of that contest, enjoying herself, and I'm sure she's enjoying the score as well. We're finally getting some of the fog to lift on 2 of the 3 panes, but not the pane right in front of you and me, Robert.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's because we're the loudmouth hot air producers or what, but we've got to get this adjustment. But thank you so much to Landon, who has been out in the rain with the camera, bringing us the clear shot that you'll have on your screen when you're watching the game tomorrow.
That's the MVP.
Yeah, you know what? Player of the week might be Landon tonight.
Maybe Landon tonight, guys.
and Anderson down there. Hey, Anderson, turn your phone on and come on the air with me for a second. Let me know when you got your phone on, if you're there. Hopefully you still have that. I hope he didn't turn it off. Anderson, calling Anderson. Not all Andersons.
Not
just
all
one
Anderson.
Where you at, Anderson? All right, well, he may be interacting with some of the players. He loves eating. There he is. I hear you. Hey, Anderson. All right, you're live on the air right now, Anderson. What has this sideline experience been like for you this afternoon?
Fun.
It's been fun. Okay, I need more than one-word answers. You got to walk out there with the halftime by yourself. I'm not the halftime, the coin toss. Normally you have Robert Anderson with you, but this time you were by yourself. Did you enjoy that experience?
Yeah, I was kind of nervous.
You were kind of nervous? Did these referees seem a little different than some of the other referees you've seen?
Yeah.
What was different about them? Caught you off guard?
Yeah.
Okay. I just noticed they had their camaraderie was good. They were fist bumping each other and that kind of stuff. So our players, I'm sure, are not super happy. You're on the sideline with them. Are you interacting with the players very much?
Yes, sir.
And so are you getting to know some of them? You've been down there all season long. What do you think their mindset is right now?
They're focused on their game mode.
Say that one more time.
They're trying to focus on the game and not focus on other things.
Wow. Man, well, that's a great observation, focusing on the game and not focusing on the team. So they're going to focus on what they can do. That is a great observation. Robert, you might have to watch out. You got some competition for a sideline reporter.
I do. He's doing a heck of a job, and I'm glad he's down there. And, Anderson, I get nervous as well.
Yeah.
But you're doing a fine job. And, next year you're going to be a Rebel.
That's right.
And we'll try to get you into that spring training back in this coming year, and that way you can really interact with these good young men, and we'll be seeing you on the when we come to watch you play.
So you're wanting to play for the Rebels, Anderson? I think he muted us again.
He muted us again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're looking forward to seeing what you can do. Hey, thank you for that sideline report from Anderson Martin. We've got Landon Anderson running the camera. We can't put him on a mic just yet because he's up there still getting wet. Robert right here. We're going to take another timeout. When we come back, it'll be second half action. It's a halftime score of 50-0. Your Rebels trail in this playoff game down here in Carencro. You're listening to Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Welcome back to Carencro, where I'm trying to find a camera. Do I have a camera that's working? I tell you what, we have had a little bit of trouble from time to time with issues tonight, but we're glad you're with us, that you've stuck it out with us tonight. Looking at the score 50-0, certainly not something you want to celebrate, but this ride down was enjoyable. Everything was good on the setup, Robert, until the coin toss, and then this window, the rain started coming. It blocked off the view. The fog started. We couldn't have a camera inside this booth working, and so it's been a bit of a challenge, I would say, to bring this contest. But the Rebels, a support team, and Landon Anderson, especially out there in the rain with the camera, has done a great job, and Anderson Martin down there with the Ninja Cap. Do you have a couple other scores that you were noticing during the break there as we were listening to some of our sponsors?
I did. Like I said, go back to Menard was up on Houma Christian 14-0. Marksville was up on Mansfield 14-12, and Tioga is in. It is at halftime, but the Leesville was playing St. Martinville over in Leesville, and Leesville's down 33-27 at half.
That one surprised me a bit. I was expecting Leesville. Well, I don't know what I was expecting, but Leesville's been a great team, and my friends over there and relatives in that part of the country I know are cheering on their Wampus Cats. We're a couple of minutes away from the second half getting started. We will have a running clock throughout the second half as the score has passed the benchmark for that. The Rebels in the second half have pride to play for, and we want to remind you that at the end of the contest, we will be calling for, we'll be looking for a player of the game, which is the Quibido's honor, and we don't name that tonight. That'll be something we'll confer with Coach Bell and Robert and myself, and we'll make a determination tomorrow after some film has been looked at. But we will be looking for a play of the game, and I think that's still open. You know,
it's
the
still
play
open.
of the game is we have not yet seen that. We've had the nice 8-yard pass to Sebastian Millette and a nice tackle by LaMarcus Thurs, but we really haven't had a definitive play of the game yet.
Nothing's actually, stood out,
So we got that to play for, and as Coach Bell said, playing for pride and playing for the future at this point, making a couple of plays that you'll put in your memory book to say, hey, I made that pop, even down 50-0. Pride can be a great motivator, and that's what we're looking for here in the second half. Those of you who are joining us currently live, you know there is a cover on the screen that says audio only. That's because of the requirements that Carencro High School has put on this contest. They do not allow live streaming of the contest, but later on tonight, I'm not sure exactly what time tonight or tomorrow morning, the replay will be available. That cover will be gone, and you will have the full camera action, at least after the first quarter. We battled that first quarter getting you a camera to work, but it's working great now.
I've got an acronym that I use, in my daily life as far as pride, and it's called personal responsibility in delivering excellence.
Oh.
And I hope these kids come out and, have a personal responsibility and, deliver some excellence, as far as this second half goes.
All right, so I agree. That is a great personal responsibility in delivering excellence. Love that, Robert. As we get ready for this second half to kick off, will be the Rebels as Carencro deferred until the second half. So Pineville received the ball early on, and then now we'll be kicking it to begin the second half. And taking a little longer than normal to get the team out there. I hope we don't end up getting any kind of penalty for delay of game.
And he just started the clock.
All right, the contest, the clock will start here just momentarily as back to kick for the Rebels. Not set up any type of online, but Jaco Lee, our sophomore kicker who's done a great job all year long. Gets the ball booted up deep. Oh, over the head and into the end zone. Hey, how about that for a moral victory?
Exactly.
And the clock starts.
Jocko Lee.
Jocko Lee did a great job. That might have been the play of the game right there. And I didn't record it, but good job. And let me switch back over to the right camera for that. I'm not sure. Something has happened to my special buttons here on top of everything else. We'll get this figured out. All right, so need to pause. I've disconnected somehow with Anderson, so we'll have to reconnect that.
Look like Washita comes back out with number 6, Babineau at quarterback, and they set up 1st and 10 on the 20. Here goes number 2.
Off to the races on the right-hand side, finally brought down after about an 8-yard gain. Okay, reconnecting our connection with Anderson down the sideline as we lost that momentarily, but he's back. And so now 2nd and 2 coming up. And back with their starters to start the second half. Carencro, fast handoff on the left-hand side for the first down, plus a couple of more. He'll pick up about 7 out to the 35-yard line. And these Bears just are strong. I mean, they get a good push, and when they get that push, it's hard to overcome. 1st and 10 from the 35. It will be the Bears and 2 receivers to the left-hand side, 1 to the right. Lone back in the field with the quarterback, calls for the ball. He's back to pass, rolling to his left. Got a man downfield around the 44. He just a little short arm to him. Couldn't quite get it there. Would have been right at the first down marker. But that play was just a little bit short. And now that pass was a little bit short, so it'll be 2nd and 10. Clock again running here in this second half with the 42-point lead, giving you what's called the mercy rule. So the clock will just continue to run. No stoppage on change of possession, out of bound, incomplete, so the normal clock stoppage. Handoff straight ahead. He's getting a big run and a big first down for number 2.
Number 2.
Man, that kid is something else. Cashmere Batiste, all Cashmere. I've said it before, but if there is a player of the game, that man would get it for the Bears, no doubt about it.
65 yards on the touchdown. Puts Carencro up 56-0. 8:48 left to go in the third quarter with a running clock.
Mark it down. Cashmere Batiste, a senior for the Bears, will be playing on Saturdays next year because that guy has got some wheels under him.
Looks like it's going to be Acadiana and their crosstown rival.
Carencro will not have to travel far.
It's good. They go back to Acadiana next Friday night.
We'll be back after this quick timeout. It's 57-0. Your Rebels set to receive the ball for the first time in the second half. After this quick timeout, you're listening to Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
All right, back into action. The Rebels set to receive the ball for the first time in the second half. You've got back to receive Fortson along with Landon Grimes and Ty Sanders. And it will be kicked deep. Fortson back to receive it around the 16-yard line. Gets a block or two, and now across the 25, and then out to around the 26. They'll give him to the 28, where the Rebels will take over first and 10. So now a chance, as Coach Bell said, going into the halftime, the desire at this point is for pride. It is to make a play, for your seniors to create a memory and something positive here, and for your underclassmen to demonstrate why they should be starters or continue their trajectory. And so the Rebels will come out. This is more of a bunch formation. Got Justin Rachel in. I see his receiver on the right-hand side, along with Landon Roberts and Sebastian Mollett out here near side. Up top, who is that on the far side, Robert? I can't see. Is that Phillips? Back to pass, and it's going to be Whitty had to let go of the ball faster than he wanted to. Landon Roberts, the intended receiver.
McKinley Thompson.
Oh, McKinley Thompson. That's who it is. All right, so senior Mackenzie Thomason, number 8. I started to think it was her because it's she's so small, but I wasn't for sure, and I can't see that far.
She's out wide with Garrett Jackson, number 13, and Landon Roberts to the near side.
I hope that she gets a ball thrown to her. All right, 2nd and 10. Here comes the handoff straight up the middle, and a short gain maybe. No, back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on that particular play. And it'll be 3rd and 10 coming up. Again, far side, you've got Mackenzie Thomason, number 8,
13,
along with Garrett Jackson on the far side, and then Landon Roberts is near side. Is that Mollett also there on the left-hand side? Looking to roll out. Whitty is going to get caught in the backfield for a sack. And the Bears demonstrating their prominence and preeminence, why they are number 9 in District 1 Select. So the Rebels will have to punt after that 5-yard loss on 3rd down.
4:45 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
Whitty was rolling to his left, trying to find time, and not able to make something happen.
Brennan Davis got the punt off. It comes back just short of the 44-yard line, where Carencro will go 1st and 10 with 4:44 left to go in the 3rd quarter.
So Brennan Davis definitely stepping up on the punting side of things and helping us out there. Trying to flip the field. Carencro, though, with the ball near midfield at their own 47-yard line. 3:50 to go in the 3rd quarter and counting.
Looks like Carencro's got their reserves in.
I started to say some new players in that we're not used to seeing.
Wilson Landry.
Number 5, Landon Norris in at quarterback. He's listed as a wide receiver. No, under centers. Check that, number 11, Wilson Landry. You were right. Sophomore. With a handoff up the left is going to pick up about 6 or 7 before he stopped. Give him 8, they say. So the handoff on the left-hand side. And Wilson Landry stays in at quarterback. He has 2 backs in the backfield with him. He's under center, though, not back in the shotgun. Some conservative, and Pineville jumped off sides just as Carencro went into – Carencro does this really odd thing where they go to the line and then the quarterback calls, a hut or a set, and they all go set at the same time. But this time one of them jumped early. When they went set, Pineville jumped early is what I meant.
Pineville jumped early, Ty Sanders.
We were caught by that shift that, looks like a shift, looks like somebody's getting ready to move, and that little mental mistake there causes them to have a 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line, from the 40-yard line. Handoff, dive straight ahead, and there won't be a whole lot there trying to kick it off near side. But a host of Rebel players, 22, 88, joining in together along with 55 and Ty Sanders, number 5. So let me make sure I call those names out. That was
Zach
Tyler
Belgard.
Gall. Yeah, Brady Baden got in there.
Zach Belgard.
So there you go. A whole host of Rebels for combined tackles. 2nd and 8 coming up. Under center again. Oh, the ball is on the ground. And I don't think we got it, but kind of mistake that a new quarterback can sometimes make when he comes in. It'll be a short loss.
Recovered by number 44, Kelvin Healer, a 9th grader tight end.
So a freshman getting some playing time. Landon Norris, number 5, out in the slot. Had a little funny shift there, no call. Now back, quarterback from the shotgun takes it and does a draw on the right-hand side. He'll pick up about 3, make it 4th and 5.
Nice stop for Zach Belgard coming up making the stop on that play. Zach showing some pride tonight. This will be it for him, and he wants to go out and let it go. Oh, ball's on the ground.
Oh, Pineville recovers. It was 4th down, so it would have been a turnover, but let me see if I was able to get any type of replay action on that. That might be a nice little play of the game there. Ball on the ground and recovered by Pineville. I like that one.
That's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Well, there you go. There's the end of the third quarter. Fourth quarter coming up. Your score 57-0. Back after this quick timeout. You're listening to Rebel Radio, Rebel Football on 446 Sports.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family. For all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
Welcome back to Carencro. Pineville on the trailing end of a 57-0 score, but still a quarter to go to make some pride. Handoff straight up the middle, and a nice gain of about 4 yards up to the 39. Check that.
Aiden Tate was there, and Aiden Tate's took the snap. Looked like he's in at quarterback right now.
I see McKinsley still out there on the far side along with Garrett Jackson. Near side got Landon Roberts. And it does look like Aiden Tate is getting some snaps at quarterback. There's a new wrinkle for you. Quite the athlete. Got two running backs with him. Handoff, straight ahead dive. It's going to be another gain for Pineville. And make maybe another 2.5, 3 yard gain. That one by Hakeem Mix, who's come on this year, and I think he got player of the week a couple of weeks ago. So the sophomore wide receiver playing some at the running back position. It's 3rd and 3. Calling for the ball. Tate fakes the handoff. Now goes around the right-hand side. First down, Rebels and more. Hallelujah. There is the play that we've been looking for. And just like that, the Rebels get their first down. And happy to see that one.
Good job by Aiden there on the keeper. That was a good job.
Yeah. Great job of faking the handoff, kept the ball, went off the right tackle, and picked up the yardage needed plus some. Hands off this time. It's going to be off the left-hand side and off to the races. It's good. Another first down for the Rebels, and that's 2 in a row.
Looks like he came down. May have got the wind knocked out of him. Akeem did.
The way the ball was underneath him when he fell.
Exactly.
Aiden Tate, really interesting change up here at quarterback, bringing a little spark. Again, for us, not listed as a quarterback, more of a linebacker, running back, but
young man that could do he could do lots of things.
All right, he keeps it the same thing again, going around the right-hand side, looking for a block, threads the needle, picking up plus some. Aiden Tate, another first down for the Rebels, and all of them.
And he just lowered that shoulder and ran over that little defensive back there. Great job by Aiden Tate, showing pride, exactly what Coach was talking about, at halftime. And you're going to hear great things about this young man for the next 2 years. And
well, we were looking for some plays of the game and player of the game, and I think someone's come into the game and says, hey,
why not me?
Yeah, why not me? And let me give you a few to choose from.
Exactly.
All right, Aiden Tate, backfield in the shotgun. Now he's going to be a handoff to Mix. Mix will be caught in the backfield, but picks up still a couple after fighting his way forward. So he'll gain at least one, if not two. Tate kind of showing strikes of another quarterback, utility player down in New Orleans.
And we've talked about it all year long, how hard the ball, how hard Aiden, plays. Wherever coach is going to put him, they're going to get the best out of him. And good thing about it, he's only a sophomore.
Man, loving that. Low snap, he handles it, looking downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be the man he was going for was Landon Grimes, who ended up having to play defender on that one. The ball was to the inside, and the defender had the position, so Landon had to turn around and bat the ball down. But unafraid to throw the ball was Aiden Tate, looking for Grimes, and now it'll be 3rd and 8.
Keeper. Got about 3. It looked like it's going to be about 4th and 2.
Look, when you have a quarterback who's been playing aggressive running back most of the season, he's not afraid to lower that shoulder and run it forward. I love seeing that aggressiveness there. So big 4th down play here for the Rebels. Need to convert this one into a cannon shot if we can at the end of this drive. Coming around the left-hand side, he's got to get ahead of it. There it is, one more time. First down for Aiden Tate, and let's give him the first down marker on the screen. I love doing that for the man when all this entire drive. And did we have a penalty? I'm trying to see the motion that was being made by the white hat. Yeah, he's picking up his flag around the 30-yard line, and that's going to come back. Oh, my goodness. I was thinking that we had converted a nice drive there, but 10 yards on the hold, I believe, is going to be the call.
Could be more than that.
Oh, they're bringing them back 15. I didn't see what it was, but did they?
Holding? Okay, it was a holding.
Okay, from the spot of the foul. Okay. Ooh, ends up being a very, very difficult penalty there. So long one, handoff straight ahead, and trying to get a little bit more, but able to get back up near the original line of scrimmage. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Is there another flag? I can't tell. Nope, it's no. All right, so 5:56 to go as the clock continues to wind down, under 6 minutes. The Rebels with their best chance there, best little streak of the contest under Aiden Tate's generalship. Moved the ball down near the red zone, but then after that hold, kind of shut the door for, I think, 3, if not 4 first downs on that one. And now Rebel defense has to get out there. Oh, Rebels got the ball. Look out, touchdown, Rebels. It was a quick turnover, as you'll see, and the pickup and run back the other way. Akeem Mix, I did not get the steal, but he stole it away and gets in for the touchdown. So give Rebels 6. we'll do our swinging gate. May have to give that some consideration for play of the game as well. But I really like Aiden Tate's runs early is also. All right, 24 up, and it's good. Well, the Rebels get on the board and remove the goose egg and trail 57-7 in the fourth quarter. You're watching Rebel football on 446 Sports.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
I was going to take.
Well, there is a way to get a spark on your team. Bring in an unknown quarterback, let him move the ball, put the Bears on their heels. Then when you turn over on downs, you rip and roar and steal and score. 6 for Hakeem Mix. And there's a couple of contenders there for player of the game and plays of the game. With 3 minutes to go in the contest, Rebels will kick off after removing the goose egg and fighting for pride, as Coach Bell said. 3 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Here comes the kickoff.
Jocko Lee.
It's a nice high one. Hits the ground and bounces, giving the offensive folks a chance to get a block in place. And now there's a wall right in front of the running back. He's to the 30, 25, 20, down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and finally tackled by Tyler Null with a big flag at the end. Not sure where the flag will be on, but a huge return, as that delay did give the Bears an opportunity to get their wall in place. Yeah, but I think it's going to come back. I think there's some holds back the other way. So there's a flag back here around the 40. There was a flag around the 25, so multiple flags. Holding is the call against the Bears. And another holding, so it'll be against the Bears, and they'll mark it off from around the 40. It won't be quite as big a return as it looked, because 2 holds do not equal 1/2, or however that goes. It's going to be first down for the Bears, but they'll take over. So the official call is holding against the Bears from the 40-yard line, so it should go back to the 50 as the Bears of the wonderful city of Carencro will take over. 1st and 10.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on Carencro as well.
I think they're going to put those together. So that'll be a 25-yard penalty there. Instead of midfield, they'll go back to around the 35. That's exactly where they'll be. So what was potentially even marking it more down to the 32. Man, they got all the way down to the 5. Finally tackled by Tyler Null. But it's 1st and 10, and they could just kneel if they chose to. But I don't know that they kicked an onside kick where they were up, 30 points. So.
Yeah, 35-0 onside kick.
Quarterback's going to keep it, and he's got a couple of blocks. He needs somebody to get him out of bounds. Are they going to reach him? Is anybody going to get him? Finally, Phillips chases him down, but it looked like he was running out of steam. The quarterback was just getting tired, and I think we're all tired. I think all these players are tired. There's 20 seconds to go in the contest. I'm not sure that they'll get it off, although they're definitely trying to. They want to score and get into the 60s. But the coach says that's it. That's the ball game. That is your final score from Rebel, from the Crow Dome. 57-7 is the final. And my goodness, it's not the contest you wanted.
Thank you.
But it's the contest you had.
All right, Bubba.
And we're going to try, we hope, to catch up with Coach Bryant Bell here after the handshakes have taken place. Anderson is down there in the middle of it. But we're going to see if we can help find Coach Bell. Coach Bell, Anderson is behind you in the line, greeting their coaches. So, Anderson, you'll have to get out of that line and make your way over to Coach Bell behind you. There you go, get in that line of coaches. Let him finish greeting, and then we'll bring Coach Bell on for a quick little interview here in this contest. And there he is right beside you. We're going to go right on the field to Coach Bell. I'm not sure if Coach Bell, I think we've got you here. You said we were going to play for pride, and we were going to let some young men have chances to make plays, and you did both of those things.
Yeah, at halftime they asked if we wanted to go down and play 6-minute quarters in the third and fourth quarter, and I thought it was important to continue to play a whole game to show our young men that we're never going to close the power in on them and that they shouldn't throw it in on each other. And, we competed better in the second half. It was nice to see us get that offensive drive and finally get in the end zone there. And, Carencro's a good ball team, and, they're going to go a long way in the playoffs.
Well, they're going to give Acadiana all that they want plus some. But Aiden Tate at quarterback, where did that miracle idea come from?
Well, it just late in this game, just kind of looking for the future a little bit. I mean, we just wanted to kind of see what he had to a certain degree and see what his skill set was. And, we have a good idea going forward because, as you know, Whitty's going to be graduating, so it's going to be wide open quarterback battle next spring.
Well, it will certainly be a competition that's fun to watch, and we appreciate you giving us your time, Coach Bell. Go celebrate with your boys and let them know how proud we are of them. Rebels rising, we're Pineville proud.
I appreciate you guys. I appreciate our whole community, and we'll keep striving to be even better and make it back to the playoffs next year and even do better next season.
Very good. Thank you, Coach. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
There you have Coach Bryant Bell and Anderson. Thank you for bringing us bringing him to us that way. Just enjoyed his, Robert, his thoughts there at the end. What do you think?
What better way we can look at to the future by having in a contest. Unfortunately, with a contest like this, but it's great to see Aiden coming in because he could do many things, and we're going to wherever coach puts him next year, he's going to do extremely well. And the kids did come out and they played extremely hard, in the second half, and to show some Pineville pride.
Well, and you kind of think Taysom Hill when the way he was able to throw the ball, run the ball, hand off the ball, just a multi-threat there. And of course, Garrett Jackson is in the quarterback hunt, and there's a young freshman out of to-be freshman, an 8th grader, who is a phenomenal quarterback. So it would be great to have a little quarterback competition there. But I'm going to tell you, Aiden Tate kind of put his signature on that one tonight.
Yeah, you want to get you want to get the ball in the best player in his hands every time you can, and it just proves right there that Aiden is you want to get the ball in his hands as much as possible because he can make things happen.
Well, I really appreciated the way that Coach Bell told us that the second half would be about pride and allowing these people to make memories. Hakeem Mix with the scoop and score gets the Pineville Rebels off of the goose egg off of their side of the scoreboard. Aiden Tate coming in with the huge contributions on offense. We'll have a discussion about player of the game, and we'll have to take a little time out here and come back with a play of the game. That one we can reveal to you. We'll have that for you and wrap it up when we come back from this break. You're listening to the Rebel Network of Rebel Football on 446 Sports. Right back after this.
Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs. Just Is your vision just not as crisp and clear as it used to be? Are you having difficulty driving, especially at night? Are you over 40 and now needing reading glasses? If so, the trusted eye care team at Wallace Eye Associates is here to help with your family's eye care needs, just like we have been for nearly 40 years. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Buying car insurance for the first time can be overwhelming. Do you have enough coverage? Are you paying too much? Will someone be there for you when the unexpected happens? I'm Jason Hawk with Farm Bureau Insurance. You may think it's easier online, but why wait? We're here to help you make sure you're covered. When it comes to car insurance, we have the answers, and we may have rates that save you money. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect your biggest investments.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by two walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
BK Distributors is proud to support high school athletics on 446 Sports. BK is the one-stop shop for trophies, banners, awards, letter jackets, and just about anything award-related. And now, welcome BK Apparel and BK Promotions to the family for all your spirit apparel needs and anything you need to brand your business. When you think of anything you need with your name on it, think BK. Check them out on Facebook or at bkdistrib.com. BK Distributors, apparel and promotions in Pineville.
For a lifetime of the best possible vision, look to Wallace Eye Associates, where our tradition of eye care excellence in Cenla spans nearly 40 years. From your next family eye exam to cataract and glaucoma evaluations, trust your vision to the experienced eye professionals at Wallace Eye Associates. Call Wallace Eye Associates today at 318-448-4488 to schedule your next eye evaluation.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone, day or night, wherever you are or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
Appliance Parts Company in Alexandria has all your major appliance parts needs. We sell parts to all major appliances as well as new appliances, including window units, chest, and upright freezers. Appliance Parts originally opened its doors on Lee Street in 1972, and we're now open at a new location on Memorial Drive to serve you better. Stop by, say hey to our crew, and check out our awesome holiday gifts. Appliance Parts, 2208 Memorial Drive in Alexandria next to Target. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, and Saturday from 9 till 12.
Hi, I'm Kimberly Harrell, Certified Residential Appraiser. I am currently a leading provider of appraisal services for mortgage lending, employee relocation, estate planning, and community property settlements. My experience in real estate over the past 13 years and currently serving as president of the Greater Central Louisiana Realtors Association has given me a clear understanding of the real estate world and the ever-changing market we live in today. For any of your valuation needs, give me, Kimberly Harrell, a call.
Time for our red, white, and cool summer event at Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Right now, you can save on a new energy saving system. No money down, 0% interest, and no payments till June 2024. Call Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing or visit us online.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. There it is. I had to push the button how many times? Welcome back to the press box. It is dry on the inside, but poor Landon is a little bit wet, man. And I don't have a microphone on you, but you did a great job for us tonight. And cold, wet, difficult situation and circumstances, but thank you. And your dad's put you up for a player of the game, so just want you to know that's his nomination.
He was able to set up that tripod right here in the middle of the rain, and that was kudos for him.
And we were scrambling because it was horrible.
It was tough, guys.
But hey, it came out, and the Bears were victorious, but the Rebels left with a little bit of pride and dignity for what they were able to accomplish there in the fourth quarter. I like how Coach Bell said, they offered us the shorter quarters, but we wanted to show we don't quit. We don't quit on each other. We don't quit on Rebel. Rebels just don't quit. And so played out the full game, and it was beneficial to see the young players do what they do and step up the way they did. Aiden Tate's going to be fun to watch next year. But let's take a look at our cool play of the game. This is the Southern Air cool play of the game, and it's that scoop and score there that Hakeem Mix got, bringing it into the end zone for the Rebels, and it was the only score for the Rebels, but it was the one that got the goose egg off the board, and so he will get the Southern Air cool play of the game, as Billy French says.
Exactly.
Hey, you want to join us on Sunday evening at 5 o'clock right here on 446 Sports. It is Coach Speak. There will be a wrap-up of all of the games. As you recall, all 5 446 Sports teams are in the playoffs. And, of course, this ends the run for the Rebels. Ash did win last night against Bonneville. Tioga was leading it last we checked.
48-14.
And Menard was leading last time we checked. Buckeye was trailing.
That was a final 42-0.
That was a final? Okay.
And Menard was up 16-0 in the fourth quarter.
So Sunday night at 5 o'clock right here on 446 Sports. It's live at Quibido's, but Quibido's is not open for the public at that time. So join the entire crew. The play-by-play guys will be there bringing their observations, and they were trying to bring the coaches, the winning coaches in, who will have another game ahead. So it's a great time to find out what's going on in football around Central Louisiana. 446 Sports brings you Coach Speak Sunday night at 5 p.m. right here on 446 Sports. Hey, and you'll also hear who the player of the week is. We have a couple of ideas, but it won't be decided until tomorrow, and then it'll be announced on Saturday night. So join in the Coach Speak show Sunday at 5 o'clock to find out who the player of the week is. That wraps it up, Robert. What a great season it's been for us to get to travel into the playoffs. First time in Coach Bell's tenure, and I don't believe it'll be the last.
No, and, thank y'all for just giving us the opportunity to come out for the last, 12 weeks, and, we're ready to do it, in year 4, and future, it's going to be bright, and we're looking forward to next year already.
Well, we know Coach Bell's going to be driving that bus, picking up those kids from the junior high. I think in February they'll start doing some of those repractices, spring practice starting up. It never ends. It's an ongoing thing. Rebels Rising is the motto, and we're Pineville proud. We're glad to bring it to you. I see my son Anderson snuck in finally. He was given a task to bring a set of keys all the way to the other side of the stadium there, and he came back just in time to be seen on screen. Thank you, son, for what you did, bringing us the sideline report, the Ninja Cam, and letting us talk to Coach Bell. And even giving us your own insights and thoughts at halftime.
That's pretty cool. Both of us have our sons here with us tonight, working the game.
This is Bring your son to work day.
Bring your son to work day.
Well, it's been bring your son to work season.
And it's bring our son to let them go out in the elements too the entire time. where the dads are sitting up here and dry as a bone too.
Oh well, I wasn't going to rub that one in too much, but we appreciate all the coaches, the staff that has brought Pineville football and allowed us to have all sorts of access to them this year, and we look forward to it continuing next year. Do you us a favor, if you don't mind. Thank the sponsors who bring this to you. If it wasn't for the sponsors, this would not be free to you. And you can always go back and look at all of these games all season long. So give a shout out to the sponsors and to Doug Gann, the founder of 446 Sports. We appreciate him letting us be a part of this program and platform. Hey, for Robert Anderson, Landon Anderson, Anderson Martin, and Nathan Martin, this is it. It's a wrap. 57-7, your final. We'll see you next year on Pineville Rebels at 446 Sports. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.